Well, you did it. You collected 500 moons. You made it to the darker side of the moon. Who knew that was a thing? And now you're ready, or at least I hope you're ready, for the final challenge that this game has to throw at you. Now you might be thinking, hey, Mario Odyssey ain't that hard. I can get through this, no problem. I don't need a guide. I can just jump right in and know what I'm doing. Well, let me tell you, you might want to watch this first. Or just watch it if you don't want to play it. So here's your guide for the long journey's end. So basically what we're going to see first is a bunch of Goombas, obviously. And don't bother trying to fight them. It's a waste of time. If you really want to challenge your Goomba stomping skills, go for it. But they can mess you up. But once you get up here, you can hop on that hat twice and you'll get that little king heart thing, whatever that thing is. And you'll get an extra 3 hits. I don't get it because I don't think it's necessary in the first part of the level. But if you want to get it, go for it. So once we hop up here, you notice the poles are going to start sinking into the lava. Holy crap. Don't worry. Just keep jumping. It's not that big a deal. They give you plenty of time. Just keep jumping. Keep wall jumping. And it shouldn't be a problem. Now once we get down here, you're going to see these poles. And this can be a little tricky to time. The first time I did it, I actually died quite a couple times. I messed up right there. And then, so we get on this pole. And as soon as they come up, even right before actually, just jump. And as soon as you hit the next pole, just jump again. Keep jumping. Don't wait it out. Don't try and like time his swing. Just keep going. He'll go forward as long as you're pushing the stick right. And now we get to this part, which is pretty easy if you know what you're doing. And just keep long jumping. Long jump, probably your favorite move in the whole game. I know it's mine. And boom, look how easy that is. Doing a regular jump makes it a lot harder. Over here, there's a heart. If you need it, get it. If you don't, save it. Because the next part is a little tricky and you might lose some health. So, like right here, I'm about to overshoot this and I'm going to lose health. And I'll be like, damn, probably should have saved that heart. I think there's another one in that coin block over there, but I'm not too positive. I don't even like jumping around too much over here because it's annoying. There's another little bonus over there, but I think all it is coins. Yeah, you don't even need that. So just go through this path. Make sure you have a little momentum on each jump. If you don't have momentum, especially on that first jump, you'll miss it. So once you're done, hop in the cannon. Boom. Oh, isn't that cinematic? Isn't that gorgeous? So we landed in the other lava pool, and we'll go around again, and we'll see. Oh my god, look, another heart piece. If you're hurting, this will be nice. So let's go around. This part gets a little bit trickier, but it's not too bad. It's not in a big death zone or anything. So we get into the plant, I don't know, leg stretch guy, whatever he is. Just keep going up. Watch out for those stupid multicolored gremlin things. They're just there to make this a huge pain. But this part isn't that bad. You can fall down a lot if you don't time it out with the pillars and you get scared of these gremlins. But right here, as soon as you get up there, boom, do that. Don't keep going onto that second platform. It's a waste of time. You just want to get up quick. There's a heart in that coin block, by the way, if you need it. And as soon as you get through there, boom, you can hop out of him, wall jump up there. Now there's going to be freezing water. If you stay in there too long, obviously you get hurt. But as soon as you get in those little pits, you're fine. And you don't even need to wait it out in those pits. You think like, oh my god, he still looks cold. I should wait longer. We don't need to. As soon as you're out, he's re-energized. You can hop right back in. The timer restarts. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this part. Kind of easy, but a little stressful if you're not expecting it. This part is a little tricky, and don't do this. Yoshi's tongue has a little bit of a lag time when he makes the jump to the next one, so be prepared for that. But when you get to this part up here, be on the left, then be on the right. It looks like he's going to hit this, but he's not. He always misses it. So then we make it up to the top. Just jump off, nice and easy. You want to keep using Yoshi for this part because you're going to need his flutter jump for one of the jumps over here. So we just keep moving on this little flower field. Don't fall too far behind because it's disappearing behind you. There's a heart piece to the right. Don't bother getting it. It's a waste of time. And yeah, this is why you need Yoshi for this part right here. Boom. Because you don't want to set off those generators. They suck. They want to kill you. I don't want to use them. You don't want to use them. Boom. So yeah, get this heart piece over here. Once you answer this guy's riddle, he always stays open. So that's nice. I think the answer to it is Mushroom Kingdom. I don't remember the question, but that is the answer. Mushroom Kingdom, and you can get that heart. Hop out of Yoshi. You don't need him anymore. In fact, you can't even use him anymore in this part, I'm pretty sure. Unless you are really hardcore. And basically all this does right here is a kind of a speed trial with a lot of wall jumping. And it's not too bad, but if you don't know what you're doing the first couple times, you can fall off pretty easily. Basically, you want to be standing wherever these rings are. It's pretty much telling you this is where it's going to be. And once you know that, it's pretty easy. You can get through it just like that. Now we come to the flying guy, which isn't really that hard, to be honest. I mean, the whole level is hard because there's no checkpoints. But this part is, I think, probably the easiest. As long as you avoid these flies, you're good. It's always a little nerve-wracking, though, because you're flying over a giant bed of lava, and if you mess up, you're dead. And you don't want that. You don't want to be dead. You want to be alive. But just keep heading towards the tornadoes and you're fine. If you do hit one of the flies, it doesn't break your stride or anything. Just keep going. This part here, geez, I hate this part. I've died quite a few times on this part, but I'm going to make it look easy right now. Boom. Flick to the first one. You can go right or left here. If you want the coins, go right. And there's no time limit. Take your time. You're good right here. Just wait it out and use that hat right there and you're good. But it's a little tricky at first. Oh, when you hit that, you're going to be flying. So make sure you hit the brakes or you're going to go right into the lava. Okay. Now comes the really annoying part. You see, I'm looking ahead right now because I died over there before, so I'm looking at the pattern. And you can just tell that's going to be a nightmare already. But first we got to deal with this nightmare. This is easily the hardest part of the whole thing. So as you can see, we're on a moving platform. We have generators. We have gremlins. Oh, God. Are they going to go away? No, they keep spawning. Even if you kill them, they'll keep spawning. It's really annoying. What you want to do is avoid using that generator for as long as you possibly can. Because once you set it off, they all start going off. And this starts happening. You don't want to do this. There's no really great tip for this. I mean, look at this. Look at this. Do you want to do this? I sure don't. Just looking at it is, oh, God. I mean, just try and avoid doing it for as long as you can. This was probably the least hectic I was able to get it. I've had other runs where it was just waves and gremlins and everywhere. And you actually, if you hit that spike right there, you get hurt. But once you make it through, you're good. This part right here, I hadn't done this in a while. So I was really rusty on this part, as you probably will be too, because I don't like being this guy. He's really annoying. He's kind of like the Forks. I don't like him. Basically, just take your time. Don't rush. Study the pattern. Look, I rushed right there. I got real lucky. There's a heart over here. If you're really hurting, get it. I wouldn't risk it, though. Because, I mean, look at that part. Do you really want to risk getting that heart and dying? You don't. You really, really don't. So now we come to Donkey Kong. The side scroll, Donkey Kong. This is probably my favorite part just because the side scroll parts are so awesome. And if you're good at old school Donkey Kong, hey, you should be fine here, right? Well, you got to rotate the camera. That can be a little disorienting, don't you think? But it's the last level, so they want to make it as difficult as they can. You're going to hop over these barrels. I mean, not that much tips you can get right here. Just time out your jumps right. I hadn't done this in a while, so I messed up a few times. But hey, as long as you got all that health from that one heart, you should be good. As long as you didn't get hurt too much, you can afford to take a few hits over here. And yeah, just keep jumping. I'm going to mess up right here because I got a little nervous. And I was like, look at this. Ugh. But once you get up here, you're golden. and you can just take Donkey Kong out. Feels great, nice and old school. Glad they brought it back one last time. So let's go down to the pipe. And now we're going to be at this Bowser painting. Looks really cool. And I actually look behind me because I'm like begging for a heart. I'm like, please, 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 is there something there? There ain't. You just got to keep going. But don't worry, they're going to refill your hearts once you go through this painting, which is really generous of them. I actually think they shouldn't have done that just to make it harder. But they do, so be thankful. And once you're Bowser, which is awesome because that's easily the best part of the game in my opinion, you tear through all these walls and you get to the boulders. Bowser can hurt the boulders with his claws or destroy them, hurt them. And so that's good. If he didn't, oh, good God, would this be even harder? But he can destroy the boulders, but you really got to be quick. Your reaction time has to be on point. I was still getting used to it over here, so I messed up a few times. But I figured out the pattern after a few hits. Basically what you want to do is hit the boulder, then the block. Boulder, block, boulder, boulder, block, block, boulder, boulder, block, block, oh, boulder, block. Just keep doing the pattern. Go left, right, get into that groove, and it's easy. As long as you do that, it's not a problem. You won't get overwhelmed. Then this part comes up, and I was surprised how easy this was, actually. They give you lots of room to maneuver. You can see the pattern a mile away, and boom, you're through it. And now we get down here, and you're probably thinking, how much longer is this going to go on for? I don't want to do this anymore. And the good news is, it's over. Well, it's kind of over. I guess you can still technically die over here. There actually might be something over there. I didn't even look. So if you want to explore that, be my guest. Maybe on your second playthrough, though. I wouldn't try it on your first one. And I actually stopped here. I was like, oh my God, am I going to die? Is this going to fall or something? Are these birds going to hurt me? Nope. It's just a thank you note. Thank you for playing the game as they do in every Mario game, which is very nice. I'm glad they're thanking me for getting through this because it was annoying. And yeah, that's it. I actually took the long way around here for the hell of it. And yeah, just get through it, electric style. Probably thinking, what does this guy do? He just shows you the thank you, that's all he does. And you're like, ugh, I guess that's it. I guess it's over. Go through the pipe. And now we get to the building you were staring at the whole time. All those times you died. Just thinking about that building. I want to get there. I want to get to the top. Long journey's end. Give it to me. Just going to look around a little bit, survey the area. They're still partying over there, cheering you on for something they can't even see. Don't really get that, but it was nice to see everybody there, I guess. Gonna go to this frog over here. It's cool to be the frog in the low gravity. Especially since he was the first thing that you possess. So a nice little throwback to the beginning of the game. You can't go in the doors. You cannot go in the doors, which is expected. I'm sure they didn't want to design all that on the inside. So what we have here is all these coins. Hop in, get them all. You don't need to do this, obviously, but it just feels good. I mean, look at them. They're begging to be collected. Oh, look how good that feels. Yeah, give me those coins. Let me have them. Just give them all. Get that last little drop. And now we just hop up. We hop up. As we hop up, Cappy's going to get a little sentimental on the way up. You know, we got shot down. He reminds you of all your failures, which thanks for that, Cappy. After getting through all of that, you know, I really don't need to be reminded of how many times we almost died. But, you know, he's your sidekick. He's got to remind you of your journey, I guess. And so he's going to get a little, you know, think of all the hats, he says. I mean, I guess. I think of all the hats. Has anyone ever said that? So we're going to keep climbing up. obviously. I mean, we don't really need a guide for this part. I'm really just narrating at this point. But hey, let's keep it going to the end, right? Let's keep climbing up. The music gets a little more sentimental as you climb up, a little lullaby theme. It's just the trip. It was really amazing, wasn't it? It was pretty amazing, from possessing a T-Rex to a fork. Pretty random. I gotta say, this is easily the weirdest Mario game I've ever played. It's pretty out there. As we're in space now, again, even though he doesn't have a spacesuit on. I mean, but hey, he got through all of Mario Galaxy without one, right? So he's proven he's the man. I'm just going to try and take a little snapshot here, see what I can do. I'm not really impressed by any of these shots. But, you know, let's just see if I can take a picture. Gonna probably mess up here because I'm still, after logging in probably almost 200 hours on the Switch, still can't used to where the button layout is. Why can't the X button be the same on every controller? I don't know. And look at that palm strength he has on that. Damn. So let's get this last 3 moons. Let's see them celebrate. Cappy's really happy. Cappy the happy ghost. The soul. The hat soul. You got your little multi-moon, Long Journey's End. And that's the last 3 moons of the game. Yeah, right, because there's still like 500 more you got to get. Who wants to do that? Oh my god, the game glitched. What the? Oh no, it's an invisibility hat. That's a thing. You wanted that, right? No, nobody wants to be invisible while playing the game. I mean, maybe if you're some sort of masochist. I mean, look at this. Do you really want to do this? I mean, I guess it's kind of cool that it's in the game. You can show people, like, hey, look, I'm invisible. I mean, it is really the ultimate challenge. Looks like an old school NES glitch. Does she say anything different? Nope, same thing. But yeah, I guess that's a cool little reward, being invisible. If you possess people, it doesn't matter. They're still visible, so there's that at least. Well, that's it, though. That was A Journey's End. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Eventually, there'll be another video. Thanks.